With a land area of under 40,000 square miles, Iceland is one of the world's smallest countries. Apart from that, it is also one of the least populated locations in the world, with a bulk of its population, almost 65% to be exact, living in the capital, Reyjkavik. But don't be fooled by these numbers. Iceland is one of the world's most scenic and mesmerizing tourist locations that is sure to take you into a trance and leave you in love with it for the rest of your lives. From the snowy glaciers to the thundering waterfalls, it has one of the world's most exquisite black sand beaches. And it is one of the best places to see the aurora borealis thanks to its undercrowded areas packed with dense forests that filter out the artificial lights. So, what are the top sites you must visit while you plan your trip to Iceland? Stick around till the end to find out. Without further ado, let's see the ultimate travel guide for Iceland. Vatnajökull National Park. Vatnajökull means the Glacier of Lakes in English. The park opened in 2008 and covers an area of over 5,000 square miles, placing it amongst the world's biggest national parks as it covers 14% land area of the whole country. It also has been nominated to be included in UNESCO's World Heritage Sites list. The park was formed by merging two previously existing national parks, Jökulsárgljúfur to the northeast and Skaftafell to the southeast. The main attraction to see while visiting the Vatnajökull National Park is obviously the Vatnajökull ice cap, which stands at over 3,000 square miles. The biggest ice cap in the region and the second largest in all of Europe. The Vatnajökull National Park also includes the Dettifoss and Svartifoss waterfalls and Asbyrgi Canyon, which features marvelous natural rock formations. All of these sights and sounds make the place one heck of a location for hiking and camping. Snæfellsjökull Volcano. A historic, rather prehistoric site, it is a 700,000-year-old stratovolcano that is topped with an ice cap. Stratovolcano means that the surface has been formed by layers of hardened lava that came out during eruptions and cooled off. It is located in the farthest western point of the Snæfellsnes Peninsula, which in itself is in the western region of Iceland. It is the highest mountain peak in the region, standing at 1,446 meters in height. It is said that on a clear sunny day, you can see the Snæfellsjökull volcano from a distance of 120 kilometers from Faxa Bay in the capital city of Reykjavik. It is also infamous, since the starting point of Otto and Axel Lidenbrock's adventure in the renowned novel Journey to the Center of the Earth by French author Jules Verne is none other than Snæfellsjökull Volcano. The Snæfellsnes area is also home to small fishing towns like Arnarstapi. A rather unique site for engineering aficionados when visiting Snæfellsnes region is the Helen Sander long-wave radio masts that stand at 412 meters and are the tallest of their kind in Western Europe. The volcano is part of what is now a national park, one of four governed by the Iceland government. Hornstrandir Nature Reserve. For rugged outdoor and nature enthusiasts, there might be no place better than Hornstrandir Nature Reserve. It is situated in the northmost peninsula of Iceland, spanning an area of 220 square miles, and features some of the most challenging and grueling tracks for hiking. But despite that, it is flocked by hiking enthusiasts. The sheer size of the reserve makes it almost impossible to spot another hiker, giving you a sense of remoteness and isolation. The land is also strictly protected by national laws due to the fragile nature of vegetation on this land. The site is also a good place for bird watchers and animal lovers, as it is one of the habitats of the Arctic fox, and thanks to the preservation and anti-hunting laws of Iceland, it is highly probable that you bump into one during your tour. Dynjandi Waterfalls. It is a 100-meter cascading waterfall located in the West Fjord region of Iceland in a place called Arnarfjörður. It is also known to locals as Fjallfoss. Below the larger falls are 5 more smaller falls that are named Highfoss, Urdafoss, Gangafoss, Hondafoss, and Bearfoss. Under Icelandic laws, they have been protected as a national monument since 1981. The falls also serve as a catchment area for streams that run to inland valleys. The main falls pack sights and sounds to behold as the thundering main falls cause a deafening noise as you approach nearer and nearer. The surroundings are a natural reserve as well, and there is a dedicated camping area but only for hikers and cyclists, but you can only avail this facility for one day. Apart from that, you'll have access to the toilet with running water for a fee, however. The Great Geysir. The name says it all. It was the first geyser described in printed sources and the first known to Europeans. So much is its fame that the English word geyser is derived from this exact location. The original meaning of the word geyser is gusher, since it is infamous for spurting boiling water straight up in the air for as long as 170 meters, recorded in 1845. The geyser activity has varied over time, however, from 8 times a day or more to none. Currently, the average is around 3. This variation in geyser activity depends upon earthquakes. The more frequent the earthquakes, the more activity you'll have. It is located in the Haukudalur geothermal region and has been active for 1,000 years, but first came under notice in written history around 1294. A smaller and more frequently erupting geyser named Strucker is also situated close to the Great Geysir. It erupts every 6 to 10 minutes, but its soaring height is lesser, around 20 meters. Þingvellir National Park. A designated UNESCO World Heritage Site, Þingvellir, which is pronounced Þingvellir, is one of the most beautiful and most historically rich sites one can visit during a tour to the southern parts of Iceland. Now a national park, it was once home to the Althing, the annual parliament of Iceland from 930 to 1798. That's over 850 years. The landmark served as the place where notables from archaic Iceland assembled to make judicial and legislative decisions and reforms. Although executive authority still went to the Gudars or chieftains, it was an important congregational place nonetheless, as it served as one of the early models for parliament or general assembly. It lies at a distance of 25 miles from the capital Reyjkavik towards the northeast. From a geological perspective, the Þingvellir National Park lies on a rift valley on the boundary of Eurasian and North American tectonic plates. The beautiful crystal blue Þingvallavatn Lake lies south of the park. Tourist activities in the region include camping, hiking, and scuba diving, which has been just recently introduced. The most renowned hiking trail is probably the Execution Trail, which got its name from the fact that people were once taken down this road to be drowned to death. Silver Lake has seen a surge in scuba diving, thanks to the crystal clear waters that are drinkable as well. Chase the Northern Lights. Iceland is one of the best places in the world to catch a glimpse of the elusive northern lights formed when solar wind interacts with the Earth's magnetic field. Although there are dedicated services and a good analysis of local Met Department data is required, there are some places that are quite suited for catching a glimpse of the lights. Klambratun is really close to the center of the capital. And apart from that, the trees surrounding the park do a neat job of filtering out artificial light from the surroundings. Laugartalur is located on the outskirts of the capital, but the good thing is that it is home to a number of leisure places like thermal pools that stay open until 10 p.m. So you can enjoy a soak while gazing at the aurora. Located in the area Öskjulit is Perlin, a futuristic building that looks like an observatory, which is actually a hotel with glass ceilings, so you can enjoy the site while dining on exquisite cuisine. Apart from the locations, one must also keep in mind the time of the year they are visiting, as that can also impact the chances of spotting an aurora borealis. Take note that Iceland witnesses a phenomenon known as the midnight sun during the summers, due to its location on the North Pole. That's why it is best to visit between October to March if you wish to catch a glimpse of the lights. Visit the stunning Reynisfjara Black Sand Beach. A handful of places in the world can boast this unique type of beach, and the most exquisite black sand beaches in the world are located in Iceland. Known as Reynisfjara, the beach is located at a distance of 112 miles via the Ring Road. The stunning black sand beach stretches many a mile from Deer Hole stone arches to Reynisfjara and then to a small village of Vik. But out of these three, Reynisfjara is most preferred as it offers more than just black sand. It is also beautified by natural basalt structures like hexagon columns, cliffs, and caves. The pebbles are smooth and the sand is pitch black, contrasting against the white foam rising from the blue-green sea. No wonder it is ranked as one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. With that, we've reached the end of the video. But before you head off, let us know which of these sites sparked your interest. And which one of these sites are you planning to visit in the comments section? Did we leave a great tourist spot out of our list? Let us know as well, and be sure to leave a thumbs up if you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel to keep getting a dose of the rare unexplored sites of the world with Travel Great Vacations. Auf Wiedersehen!